So hey guys, I'm here with Islander. So we got Mikey over here, we got JR, right?
Yep.
How's it going today, guys?
Good, man. How are you? Eating some sandwich.
You guys got some from Manny Brothers, the Pittsburgh classic, love it. Alright, so this is actually the first night of the tour with P.O.D, right?
Yeah.
And what Ken was just telling me over there is actually this is like 5 out of 8 in a row for you guys, because you are alternating between 10 years and P.O.D.
Mm-hmm. We're on 2 tours technically right now, at the same time. We have still, yeah.
We have like one more show on another tour we're doing tomorrow. So, we're like on 2 weeks.
So ending one tomorrow and starting one today.
Mm-hmm.
So you said that you guys got a lot of driving and everything else to go on right now.
Yeah, we had a 10-hour drive last night and then 12 hours tonight.
It's quite a bit, guys.
It's the worst because that's the hardest time for me to sleep. Like when we're riding, like when you're laying there the whole time, you're just like, the driver's gonna fall asleep. And then every bump you hit, like, this is it, we're wrecking. So.
Yeah, the roads out here.
Roads out here are just so bad with all the
we hit one
potholes.
and I elevated like 5 feet
Yeah.
off the ground.
And everybody like rises up in their seat and they like look and they're like,
Everyone's like,
it's almost like they look like, hey man, stop, but it's like it's
Yeah.
nobody's fault.
All right, so like I said earlier, like you guys were on Mayhem last year when we first met, and now a year later almost, you guys are just touring normally, not in Mayhem. It's a huge bummer for you guys, but you guys have any huge
What's
like
a
bummer that you guys aren't on Mayhem?
oh,
We
this
didn't
year's
want
not
it.
that good.
You didn't want to?
No, that's good.
It's okay.
It's cool. It's just,
It's alright.
when we say it's not good, it's just for us.
Was that just any
I
reason?
guess just the bands.
Like the bands don't fit like what we're doing. Like as far as like, I don't think a Slayer fan. They might like Islander, but like the majority.
Majority
You know
of
what I'm
it. You guys think it would have been better like Warped Tour maybe? You guys were gonna do like a
Totally.
festival.
saying? We were offered all that kind of stuff. We turned some stuff down. Because,
Really?
It's not because we don't want to do it. It's because at this point in our career, we're trying to do exclusive things. So, because you get on Warped Tour, you're just in this big like, this huge ocean of bands, and they're all playing at the same time and whatever. So.
You don't get the crowd like focused solely
Right.
on you guys.
So this year we've tried to really focus on doing things that are more exclusive. Like this, we were offered a direct support with P.O.D. So we were like, that's more exclusive. Those are our great friends. Let's do it. Makes sense. That way next year we come around and do like Warped or Mayhem or whatever. Hopefully the fan base is more.
That's like a really good strategy for you guys. I like it. Now it seems like listening to your stuff, like you guys have a lot of influence from P.O.D. Like in some ways.
I mean, I was 13. My brother took me to see him, and I didn't want to go. I was sitting on the floor playing with like my wrestling action figures.
Okay.
And he was like, "Dude, you're never gonna have a girlfriend. You're 13. You can't keep playing with your wrestling action figures. You need to come to the show." So it was P.O.D. and Guano Apes in a small pub in Spartanburg, South Carolina, and they destroyed it. It was amazing. And I went home that night and was like, "I like music." So. Just over the years, I've developed a friendship with him even before we were ever a band. So Sonny was actually one of the first people that really helped us get our foot in the door in the industry. So just to be out with close friends and basically like family, it's awesome.
So it's just like one of those really, really cool things for you. Now that you actually get to tour with like idols and friends.
Yeah, I don't have idols as humans like or whatever. And I know what you're saying, but it's just they're normal people, and I think that's where we connect. The fact that we're all living on this earth together. So I don't look at them like rock stars. I have respect, but that's it.
Okay. All right. So it's been almost a year since Violence and Destruction came out, and it seems like everyone loves it. I love it. It's going great for you guys. So with a year into it now, is there new music in the works? Have you guys been like focusing on anything, or maybe like playing around with some stuff?
We have some riffs that JR sent me on my phone or whatever, and I've been writing to those. Actually, lately I've just been listening to them over and over and getting ideas, and we've been talking about like writing some more stuff. So we've just been doodling and hopefully going to the studio and see what happens. We're excited about writing new stuff. We feel like social media has made everybody's attention spans less, so they want things more often. So that's what we're trying to give them.
I feel like it's kind of rough for bands though, because everyone wants new music like all the time, and you can't really just push it out there.
Yeah, we have some ideas how to do that for them. just we don't know how it's gonna work yet as far as like releasing it, because like we're thinking about doing things in different like segments throughout the year. Yeah, like seasons and like releasing stuff as far as seasons throughout the year rather than just like here's an album or whatever. Like
maybe like little EPs kind of thing.
Not even, more like maybe something that's actually one album, but you have to get it all to put it together.
Okay, that'd be interesting.
It feels like the album's been out for like 5 years for us, so
Yeah.
it hadn't even been out a
And
year.
he didn't even get to like ride on it or anything. So it's not even like JR's baby. It's something that, you know, I was in the studio with some other guys and
It's my dog, baby.
yeah.
He adopted.
And it's funny, like JR, he plays the parts the way they were supposed to be played live. So like when he got in the band, a lot of that straightened up. And that's just the truth. Sorry, man, it did.
Cool.
Yeah, you're cool, man.
Hey, at least he accepts
he's
it.
humble, dude. Sometimes.
Cheeky's fries, man.
Yeah.
These are good.
Told you, man. Manny's is where it's at. All right, so you guys been sending a bunch of riffs back and forth between each other. Like, how do you usually?
Hey, man. Hey,
That's killer.
Hey. I'm just playing.
So, how do you guys usually like approach like writing sides, like just sending some riffs back and forth, like going into it?
That's
It's it changes every time. There's no like way to do it really. I mean, someone has an idea, bounce it off of someone else. Like it's all over the place.
Like, I could come up with a vocal idea and be like, hey man, I wanted something that goes kind of like this, and show him the vocal idea, and then he can play a guitar part or whatever. It's kind of like that scene in School of Rock with Jack Black when they're like, what do you have so far? Let's hear it. And he starts feeling the smoke's gonna like rise and stuff. And by the end of it, you're like, I see the vision here.
It's all coming together slowly but surely.
I like to write to drum beats. It helps. When you get a beat, you just sit there and just
You kind of go with it.
loop it and just go with it. Yeah, it helps. But yeah.
All right, so really we covered quite a bit. So you guys are playing with P.O.D. tonight. Who else is playing on this tour, by the way?
A band called From Ashes to New. And tonight there's a band called Those Who Fear, and they're a face down band and stuff. But like, it's just From Ashes to New. It's P.O.D. and on select dates who the stand can be here too.
Okay, are you guys second to last? I'm assuming.
We're direct support.
Direct support, nice. All right, well, guys, that's about it for you. So thanks for hanging out with us in Pittsburgh Music Magazine. Wish you guys the best of luck for tonight and the tour.
I remember you guys.
Thanks.
Hold on a second. No, before camera.
Coming
people
together?
out there, yeah. You gave me a black T-shirt. It has a skull on the back of it.
Yeah.
I remember.
All came together now? Good?
Yep. Awesome.
I love it. Great way to end the interview now.
Yes, I remember
Beautiful.
this.